In this video, we're going to look at how we estimate the mean from a grouped frequency table. So the difference between this type of question and ones we did previously is that now I don't know the exact height. I just know that there are 5 people who have a height between 1 and 5 meters, and this includes 1 because it's less than or equal to, but does not include 5 because it's less than. I've got 8 people whose height is between 5 included and 11 not included. Now, for these 5 people here, I don't know their exact heights, so I have to make an estimate. So a logical thing to do is to estimate that they are all halfway between 1 and 5 meters. So my midpoint, so the middle height from that class, and this is called a class, 1 up to 5, is 3. The midpoint of 5 and 11 is 8. The midpoint of 11 and 13 is 12. If you want to know a quick way to do this, and often a quick way to find out the middle point is, for example, if I take 5 and 11, I do 5 add 11, and then divide it by 2, and then my midpoint is 8. If I did 11 add 13, I get 24. I halve it, and I get 12. So if I get something a little bit trickier like this one, 13 add 18, and halve it, I get a midpoint of 15.5. And that's not a problem, you shouldn't worry if that happens. So there's a midpoint of 15.5. And then the last midpoint is 19. Once we've done this, the table is going to work exactly as it did before. So here I have to do 5 times 3 is 15, 8 times 8 is 64, 10 times 12 is 120, 6 times 15.5, so that's 6 times 15.5 is 93, and 4 times 19 is 76. Just as before, I have to add up everything in this column, so I'm going to do 15, add 64, add 120, add 93, add 76, and that comes to 368, and I have to divide that by the total of the frequency column. So that's going to be 5 add 8 is 13, 23, 29, 33. What I need to do now, just as before, is divide this number by this number. So my estimate of the mean is 11.1515 recurring. So I'm going to round that to 1 decimal place, which will be 11.2. And then I've got a unit there, which is meters. So my estimate for the mean is 11.2 meters. Now remember, this is an estimate because we didn't know the exact height of all of these different things. So I had to estimate, and I estimate by saying that I'll take the middle value. I'll pretend that all 5 things are 3 meters tall. This time, if I ask you for the mode, I'd actually ask you for the modal class. Now that's no different, but the answer will be all of this bit here. 11 is less than or equal to 8 is less than 13, and that's because there are 10 things which have a height between 11 and 13, with 11 included and 13 not. If I wanted to find the range, I couldn't really be precise here because I don't know that the lowest is 1. It could be anywhere between 1 and 5. And I don't know that the highest is 20 because it could be anywhere between 18 and 20, so I can't really say much about the range. In terms of the median, I've got 33 people, sorry, not people, things, 33 things, so I do 33 add 1, as we did in our lesson, divide by 2, so 17, so I need to find the 17th person, sorry, 17th thing. you're going to get people who are 20 metres tall. So 17, I've got 5 people up to there. I've got 13 people up to there by doing 5 add 8. Again, things, not people. And then 5 add 8 add 10 is 23. So my 23rd thing is there. So the 17th must also be in this class here. What I'd like you to do for me now is have a go at this question. Just like in the previous video, I want you to estimate the mean for this data, and then I'd also like to see if you can find me the modal class and the class that contains the median.